So I was just about to head out with Lassie to do a wee bit of flying, and as I looked out and stepped out the door, here's what I faced. So instead of that, here's this. Just before I start today's video, can I say a big thanks to John Gilpin, who got me this fantastic t-shirt. Thanks very much. He made it and he sent it up to me, so thanks very much for that, John. I'm dead chuffed with it. So today's video, I can't get out. As you can see, the weather's absolutely horrendous, so I can't get out with Lassie or Laddie. But a couple of days ago, I did take Laddie out, and for the past few weeks I've been practicing acro mode, the manual mode on the DJI FPV inside the simulator, and I can tell you right now it's a completely different ball game. The controls are totally different, the stick's moving in a different way altogether, and it's very difficult to retain the two different sets of muscle memory for the sport or normal mode flying and then switching to manual mode, because it's completely different. But however, I've been practicing it, and I think I got a handle on it, and I thought what I'll do is I'll take Laddie out and I'll do a speed test comparing the maximum speed at normal mode versus the maximum speed at sports mode versus the maximum speed at manual mode. And everything was set up and all ready to go as far as I thought. And then I did something really stupid. And what it was is I sat Laddie on the ground, put him into manual mode and tried to take off, and it didn't quite go as planned, as you can see here. So I obviously didn't have my sticks set correctly, and he shot forward and got trapped underneath the gate. Now his motors didn't stop spinning, they just kept grinding and grinding and grinding, and I managed to run up to him, and somehow, even though the blades were spinning, got my hand down there and turned the battery off. It was maybe fortunate he was trapped under the gate, because had the gate not been there, who knows where he would have ended up. So what was the damage? Well, to Laddie himself, no damage at all to the body or the battery anywhere, but the blades were pretty chewed up, and I don't know if you can see them there, just how chewed up and battered all of the blades are. And you get two sets of blades with the combo pack, but unfortunately when I took Laddie out the very first time months and months ago, it was so windy that the spare blades that I had blew away into the sea. So I've had to send away to DJI for a couple of spare sets, and they won't be here till Monday. So anyway, what did I do? I thought, oh no, the blades, they're all mangled. Let's send them up anyway. And I thought this would be a good time to try and see what would happen if you sent a drone up with mangled blades. So, a bit reckless you might think, but it was in a perfectly safe area over no body and over no water as well, so even if he came down I'd be able to go and retrieve him, no bother at all. So anyway, so I sent him up just for a tiny little flight, and I wanted to get him up into top speed as fast as I could fly him in acro mode for a few seconds just to see what the top speed was, and here's the wee video of that. So the top speed I don't think was compromised. I've got reports of the DJI being able to fly 99.2 miles per hour. I only had Laddie up there to 92 miles per hour. I don't think that was because of the blades, although that they may have had a bit to do with it. But what I did notice is that I had 3 batteries with them, and each battery only lasted 2 minutes. Now I don't know what they'll last like in acro mode with good blades, proper blades on, if that's the sort of norm, 2 minutes, but I think that's pretty short, and that could be that could well be to do with the fact that the blades were chewed up and the motors were having to act extra hard just to keep the Laddie in the air. And of course that drained the battery very fast. Once my new batteries arrive on Monday, I'll go out and I'll do the proper speed test with normal versus sport versus acro, and I'll see how long each battery lasts, and I'll see how fast we can get them. So hope you enjoyed that. Give us a thumbs up please. I'm out of here.